Okay, we are live on both channels, but one is fighting with me. Of course it is. It is all black on faith-led healing, and I don't know why. It's looking like it's in the chat. Erg. All right, give me a second here, guys. Sorry. Are you able to see me on faith-led healing? I see there's a thumbs up there. Okay, you can see me. All right, that's good. As long as you can see me, because it's not showing on the screen. So anyway, good morning. I'm in Alaska. I am in Alaska. We officially made it to Alaska. Let's see, January 1st. Good morning, Miss Lydia. Good morning, Miss Laura. You don't see me, you see a table. How about now? You see my Bible is what you were seeing, probably. Okay, good. I'm not touching anything. The screen's black. Okay, fantastic. It looks like it's in the chat, but I don't know how to get it out of the chat. It's very weird. Anyway, it's all good. Enemy, go away. So our adventure began January 1st. We left the homestead in Idaho on January 1st, and we headed to a hotel in Spokane, Washington with our truck and our trailer and our friend's truck as well. And that afternoon of the 1st, we had a new friend, Curry Felt, pick up our gooseneck trailer. And then on Friday the 2nd, we met up with him and we headed to the barge in Seattle and dropped our truck and 2 trailers there. And thank you, you're so kind, Miss Laura. And right back at you. So dropped our trailers at the barge, and then he brought us back to, because we dropped our friend's truck off, our things at the barge, and then Curry brought us back to the hotel. And we had a day to get around, get everything together, and then we flew out on Sunday the 4th. And let me tell you guys, we were going strong from October 23rd. There were no down days. It was hardcore packing. We packed twice on the Idaho homestead. Like, we moved basically 2 times before we even left the homestead, because one of our new trailers was loaded, ready to be closed up. We hooked it to the truck and the hitch was just about touching the ground. It was just way too heavy. Our gooseneck trailer hadn't sold, and that was divine. We encased that and unloaded the heavy trailer onto that, and then the contents of the 3/4 full other trailer partially onto that, and swapped that trailer that was 3/4 of the way full onto the one that had been too heavy because it was better equipped. So we moved things twice. We packed once, but we moved our things 2 times. It was intense, guys. It was really intense, and it required all hands on deck. It required every ounce of our abilities, and we truly did not get a day of rest like that we didn't need an alarm, that we didn't need to be somewhere, that we didn't have to be doing anything until this past Saturday, January 10th, which happened to be my birthday, which was a beautiful thing. And it was a good day of rest. And we've been able to progress into a slower pace now, because once we arrived here on the 4th, we had all kinds of things to gather up, prepare for, because we were in Anchorage, also because of a snowstorm. It dumped like 18 inches of snow the night that we arrived. It hadn't had snow at all, and we brought it with us. And the storm was a 2-day storm, and it was just whiteout conditions. So we decided to stay in Anchorage an extra day. But it is magical here, guys. It is magical. And what I have in store for you this year is in God's hands in a lot of ways, a whole new meaning to I am exhausted. Yes, very much so. Very much so. And I took a shower this morning. I don't know what, I know that during our moving, I definitely torqued my back. But because I was continuously moving and just really not paying it a whole lot of mind because I didn't have a choice, and now we're in a slower pace, I'm feeling it. And yesterday I was talking to somebody and my back just started to give me grief. So this morning, a nice hot shower did the trick. So yeah, exhausted, fully exhausted, excited. You know, like this has been our grandest adventure thus far. And now let me share with you, if you didn't watch our previous video, we are nomads in Alaska. We do not have a resting place. Where you see me sitting right now is an Airbnb. We will be here for the month of January. I don't know where we'll be for February, March, and moving forward. Could be another Airbnb, maybe our own property. It's all in God's hands. And a lot of people would struggle with that, may also call us crazy. But you can call me whatever you want. Being obedient to God's calling is the most important and most valuable thing in my life, through my own experiences. And I fully 100% trust where He is taking us. I trust that He has a grand purpose for us here. And He has introduced us to the most amazing people. Let me see. Miss Kelly. Good morning. Sounds like people traveling across country to new land. You most likely had to make sacrifices like they did. You look very tired. Now you can maybe relax some. I haven't been online. Well, it's good to see you, and I'm glad that you shared that. And yes, I feel a little bit like Abraham, because you know, we had a place where we were heading, but Papa redirected and shared that He has something better for us. And yeah, tired was definitely something we all were. And also, you know, not having a schedule. If any of you are familiar with that, you know, a lot of times when you don't have a schedule, it can make you a little more tired than if you do have a schedule. So we are revamping, recalibrating, maybe is the word, and getting new things in place. And that's what I want to talk about too. On the Faith-Led Living channel, the Trayer Wilderness, I'm going to be doing some short videos on what it took for us to embark on this journey, what was required to move from Idaho to Alaska. This was a very different move than any of us have ever experienced. We will be without our material things. They don't leave the barge until the 15th, which is what, tomorrow. And then it takes about 9 days for our things to travel on the ocean to get to the port, and then another 2 days to offload them. And then we've got to go get them and drive them here, which is like I think a 4.5-hour drive. So, you know, there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of things that had to be considered. So I'm going to educate on that on the Faith-Led Living Trayer Wilderness YouTube channel. On Faith-Led Healing, we are going to talk about the beauty of having plans in place, of having a routine, a routine, a healthy routine, and one that is seasonal, which is very, very important. I know many of you are experiencing, and I just met a beautiful soul yesterday, Miss Lindsay. We've met so many great people, very willing to help us, which is just so, it's been such a warm welcome here. Mentioned when we relocate from Idaho. Oh, welcome. We're so glad to have you. I hope you enjoy it here. You know, it's been very, very exciting. You know, Miss Lindsay deals with SADS, where, you know, the seasonal, just the, it's very easy here, but it's also very easy everywhere when you have the gray days, and you don't have the sunshine. You guys know I'm solar powered, so but let me tell you, it's been magical here. Most people come here and they don't ever get to see Denali, Mount McKinley. It's all one and the same, but it's usually covered in clouds, or it's snowing, or it's fogged in, whatever the case may be. They come here, they don't get to see it. Our very first day here, we got to see it. It has been so magical. God has been moving here as well. He's literally brought us full circle. We've been very blessed. We went offline for almost a year to focus on where God is leading us. We will keep it up if we can. Very awesome. Good for you. And that's it. You got to follow God's direction, not somebody behind a screen, not somebody, you know, in your family that's telling you that, you know, this is what you need to do, you're crazy. You got to follow where God is taking you. It's the most valuable thing we can ever do in our lives. And that's what I encourage you guys to do. But we are going to be going down some very deep paths, especially for this first quarter of the year. You know, so many people are heading into a new year, resolutions. We had over 30 days of gloom in Idaho. So happy to come back to, oh, I bet you did. So Miss Jane is back in Ecuador. Yeah, it was gray. That was our fault. That was our fault. We were praying for no snow in Idaho and a balmy winter, and that's exactly what it is and still is. It's the weirdest winter Idaho that we've ever seen in Idaho in 16 years. We're getting the beautiful snow here. We got 18 inches of snow on my birthday. It was awesome, and it's such a powdery snow. It's just amazing. I will take you down the path of where I am as well, and the importance of the outdoors. You guys hear me talk about that. You've heard me talk about that for as long as I'm sure you can remember, but there is so much value in that. So my settings aren't just going to be behind a screen on a couch. It's going to be out and about. But many of you like to embrace the new year, New Year's resolutions, doing things with great intention in the new year. And that's super important. But we're going to take that on from a biblical standpoint. And we are going to take that on from a seasonal standpoint. And we are going to embrace life in a very different way. It was 60 degrees here yesterday. We have had only snow twice. It's when we first got here, it was negative 36. It was negative, I think it was like negative 27 when it snowed that day. It's been hovering around negative 11 in the mornings and like 5 degrees. But let me tell you, it's a crisp cold. It's not a damp cold, which makes such a big difference. It's so amazing. So amazing. So there's lots ahead for us this year, and we are going to heavily embrace the new year with intention and with focus, because there is a whole other life on the other side of social media. There is a whole life on the other side of fear. There is a whole other life on the other side of overwhelm. And I really want to take you guys down that path. Despite the pace we were under while we were moving, we all had the skills and the know-how to keep ourselves at a healthy place even though we were not in a healthy pace. And that's important to understand, because sometimes, like that particular 76 days of chaos, we called it joyful madness. And it was, because there were so many blessings in the midst of all of that. And the whole thing truly was a blessing. So perspective, as you will always hear me say, plays such a valid and vital role. But there's going to be times when your pace picks up. There's going to be times when things go upside down. We're on a roller coaster ride here on Earth, and it can be good or it can be bad. It depends on what we choose to make it. You know me, despite the joyful madness, that was an amazing season. And it was amazing to see God's hand at work. And we need to have the ability, like I said, to have things in place and to know how to keep ourselves healthy, regardless what comes our way. And that's super important, because if you don't, and this is why I'm an integrative health practitioner, if you don't, illness sets in. And when we are unhealthy, if we don't have the know-how to get ourselves out of that place, it just continues. And that is what I am going to share with you, because I have a lot of processes that I put in place. I have a lot of things in my life that I guard. I guard my devotional time with God. I guard time with my family. I guard time away from my machines, so that, you know, right now, this is kind of cool. We're sitting and putting puzzles together at night. We're playing board games. We are enjoying each other's company. The Mountain Boy and I, Man Jr., I should call him Mountain Man Jr., he and I have been going out for walks. We've been visiting the local shops to meet people. Doing things that give you joy and pleasure are so important, but we often get in the mindset that there's things that are pressing that need us, and we avoid taking care of ourselves and doing also the things that feed us. And I guarantee you, anything that you think that is calling you can wait, especially 15 minutes. So we're going to really head down that path. I also want to share something with you guys today. This is a great Ma and Pa shop. Go to faithledhealing.com/Toups, TOUPS. Right there it is. I don't know if it's the right way on your screen or not. Grass-fed, grass-finished, organic tallow is like a girl's best friend, let me tell you. This stuff is so amazing. It is dry here, but I use this in Idaho too. It's good stuff. Great for your skin, but up here, that's my like chapstick. That's like my my moisturizer. It's beautiful stuff. If you're looking for something for your skin that's natural and healthy, that's it right there. So I have it sitting here. I wanted to share that with you because it is super dry here. Super dry because of no humidity, which is beautiful. It's beautiful in so many other ways. The only negative is that your skin gets a little dry. So that is what I have been utilizing, and I wanted to share that this morning. But guys, I want you to know that regardless where you are, regardless what you have going on, because every one of us is in a different space, a different place, God has something so incredibly amazing for you. And I look forward to sharing our journey with you, because I know that He is taking us down a very unique path for us, and a unique path for you guys to share in. He's been giving us some inklings of where He's taking us, just little glimpses, and I know it's going to be amazing. And I want you guys, so many people say they live vicariously through us, and that's great. Maybe You know, you're not able to embark on a journey like we're on. But I want you to know that the journey I'm on with Papa is something that each and every one of you can enjoy, can embark on yourselves, and have the same opportunities I do. God has something beautiful for you, even if you don't see it, you don't feel it, and you don't believe it. I have enough faith and trust for all of us, trust me, because I know He's got something amazing. And I want to encourage you for 2026. This is a new beginning. Regardless if you're in the same place you've been for 50 years, it doesn't matter. This is a new beginning. This is a year of goodness. This is a year of opportunities. This is a year of abundance. This is a year to take back. All of those things, all wrapped in one. And I am excited for you to join me on this journey. And I'm also excited to see where He's taking you. So be sure when I do a video, share with me where you are. Share with me what you've got going on. Share with me, like Kelly was sharing, how God has been moving them and taking them, and how they're following God. Sometimes following God means that we go against the grain of everything else. And nobody else is going to understand. And that's okay. They don't have to. If you know you are following where He is taking you, go wildly. Trust me, go wildly. I will be sharing some photos on both YouTube channels so you can see what we've been seeing. It is magical in that Papa's presence is so vibrant and so vivid. Those were the words that kept coming to me during our season of packing, because He was just so vivid and vibrant in everything that we were doing. It's so amazing. So I just want you guys to know that I'm keeping you all in prayer, and that I'm excited to take you on this journey wherever He's leading us. I know it's going to be amazing, and trust me in saying that, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. There's always going to be ups and downs. Perspective and having the right tools, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you. I've got my sourdough, by the way, on the counter out there. I will be sharing recipes on the sourdough and different things as well on the Trayer Wilderness channel and on the Faith-Led Healing channel. You will be getting a lot of very deep dives in a lot of subjects. So stay tuned. I'm going to jump off and head into my coaching for this morning, but let me just lift us in prayer. Papa, I just praise You for this glorious morning. It's unusual for me to be sitting in the dark. We are a little bit delayed in the sunshine here, but it still comes. And Papa, I just praise You for this glorious place You've brought us to, but I also praise You for this glorious opportunity to sit here and share this with others, and to share You and this journey and Your presence. And I just pray that everyone watching not only has a relationship with You, but also has their eyes and their ears open to see and feel You in their presence, to see the beauties and the blessings around them. And Papa, just be with all those in need. Wrap Your loving arms around them, nurture them, provide for them, and just thank You for the breath in my lungs. Thank You for the opportunity that You've given myself and my family. But thank You for the opportunities that You have for all of us. May we step into them joyously and wholeheartedly this year. May it be a new beginning for all. May it be prosperous. May it be abundant. May it be blessed. May it be a time of healing and taking back. And Papa, we just praise You for what You have for all of us, what You're doing, what You're gonna do. And thank You for giving us wisdom, knowledge, direction, discernment, awareness. We love You. We thank You. Thank You for all these beautiful people. And we ask all this in Your holy and precious name of Jesus. Amen. All right, my friends, got my new coffee mug here in Alaska, and I am off to my coaching session. I will be sharing more on that if others would like to join us. It's open to all. Thank you, Ms. Kelly, for joining this morning. That makes me happy, and all the rest of you, Lydia and Laura, and whoever else is out there. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, and I'm probably going to keep this schedule. It's 7:30 here versus 8:30 in Idaho. I'm an hour further behind. So keep an eye out in case I change things, but I'm an early morning person, so I think this might just keep rolling. But anyway, love you guys. God bless.